Hi folks, as far as the rotisserie is concerned, it's extremely easy to hook up and to get everything going for it. What I have is the rotisserie motor that's used on this grill. It's a heavy-duty stainless steel fan-cooled rotisserie motor. It has the capabilities of turning up to 50 pounds on the rotisserie itself. As far as putting it on, it's got a little brace at the bottom, which matches up with the plate here on the side of the barbecue. How you do it? Just simply get the motor in place. It just fits right in. Also built in with the motor itself, you've got a 50-watt halogen grill light that is individually controlled between the turning the motor itself as well as the lights. You've got an individual switch for both, to where if you're cooking at nighttime, maybe your plans kind of put you a little bit further back, you can turn the light on and illuminate your cooking surface while cooking. Motor goes on the side, it plugs into just a regular 110 outlet, and then what you have is a heavy-duty 5/8" stainless steel rotisserie spit with some extremely heavy-duty stainless steel forks that come with it. What you've got is some holsters on the left as well as the right-hand side of the barbecue grill that the rotisserie rests on, and also it also is there to assist it in rolling. You've got some easy spinning ball bearing little rollers on the sides. Helps it roll real smooth. And what you do is just matches up with the socket on the motor. It runs from the two braces, and then you're ready to rotisserie on it. That's kind of the rotisserie assemble itself, and what you actually use to cook the food on the rotisserie is a rear burner that comes as a standard piece of equipment on this grill, an infrared rear burner built into the back of the unit. I'll take this rotisserie motor off so you can see what I'm talking about. When rotisserie, you actually don't use any of your bottom conventional burners to actually cook the food on the rotisserie itself. This infrared burner, as the gas burns in the burner component, that ceramic facing will glow almost like a radiant red or an orange color. And that infrared radiant heat sort of projects outward to cook the food on the rotisserie on the backhand side. And what this does is, it's better for the rotisserie, just getting that heat, cooking it on the backhand side evenly as it spins, versus a continuous direct heat coming up from the bottom burners, which would have a tendency to cook the rotisserie faster, leads to drying out of the meat, as well as sort of almost defeats the whole purpose of the rotisserie, which is kind of designed to be like a slower cooking process. What I also really enjoy about a grill that has got an infrared bottom burner, where you don't have to use your bottom conventional burners, is that it leaves you the option to take and put a drip pan underneath the piece of meat that you're cooking that allows you to not only collect the drippings as you're cooking, but also to take and you can do things like chop up vegetables and mix it in with the drippings to make a gravy to put over rice after you're done. There's some really wonderful things you can do with the rotisserie, and the infrared burner really kind of helps and adds to the different things that you can do. Now what we'd like to do for you folks is kind of do a durability / strength test on the rotisserie spit itself. Like I say, this is a commercial style rotisserie and a barbecue grill as a whole, and the rotisserie spit is definitely built very heavy duty, and it's built to last. What I've got is a 1/4 inch rotisserie spit. This is not what comes with the barbecue grill. You might find this on other more inexpensive barbecues out there on the market, and we get a lot of phone calls and complaints about the spits themselves not being able to hold certain amounts of weight, as well as just being, maybe cheap or flimsy. What I'd like to do is I'd like to set this up, and we'll sort of check and see how it holds up to our strength test over our OCI rotisserie spit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the spit on our bricks right here. I can give a little test. We do this with every grill. As you can see, we've definitely got some bowing. probably afterwards, you would find that this rotisserie spit would roll all whopped, and you can definitely see here where it is bent in the middle. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to take our OCI rotisserie spit, might be a different story here, versus 1/4 inch of the unit that we just used. Like I say, this again is a 5/8 inch spit. Let's check it out and see how it does. As you can see, we don't have as much of a bow. And after we're done, the spit itself is in good shape. We had a small amount of flex, but it looks like we're back in the same straight form. And what we've done is we've just kind of showed you the durability of the barbecue grill, the heavy dutiness of it, and not just the rotisserie spit here, but it kind of goes back to each individual component of the barbecue.